A strange and frightening discovery in Asia that no one was supposed to find. Asia is the largest part of the world. Its territory is 44.5 million square meters or kilometers, and the population reaches more than 4 billion people. Asia is home to many archaeological wonders, such as the Great Wall of China and the ancient city of Petra. Scientists continue to discover amazing finds here, which sometimes shock and baffle all modern science. It's about such discoveries that I'll tell you in this video. Ancient bones and teeth found in Callao Cave in the Philippines have led to the discovery of a previously unknown species related to humans called Homo luzonensis. According to a new study, the fossils belong to two adults and one child who lived between 50,000 and 67,000 years ago. This time frame means Luzonensis would have lived at the same time as Neanderthals, Denisovans, Homo sapiens, and the small-bodied Homo floresiensis. Like other extinct hominins, Luzonensis is more of a close relative than a direct ancestor. In 2007, a single foot bone was found in the cave and dated to 67,000 years ago. During excavations in 2011 and 2015, researchers found 12 additional hand and foot bones, including a partial femur and teeth in the same layer of the cave. The researchers have named the new species Luzonensis because of where it was found on the island of Luzon. They are now the earliest human remains found in the Philippines. Previously, Homo sapiens remains were found on Palawan Island and dated to between 30,000 and 40,000 years ago. But what makes Luzonensis different from other species? It's all the distinct premolar teeth, which vary considerably from anything identified in other species belonging to the Homo genus. The 7 premolars and molars are smaller and more simplified than those of other species. Although some of the characteristics can be compared to Homo erectus and Homo sapiens, the teeth and jaw features remain distinct as far as the odd features they combine. This factor, along with the fact that researchers haven't been able to remove DNA from the fossils, makes it difficult to determine where Luzonensis fits evolution-wise. Missing link in human history confirmed after long debate. The 2 hand bones and 3 foot bones also show a unique anatomy. Although separated by millions of years of evolution, Luzonensis's toe bone strongly resembles that of Australopithecus afarensis, or the famed Lucy fossil. Australopithecus lived between 2.9 million and 3.9 million years ago. The finger bone also resembles that of Australopithecus as well as early Homo species. The finger and toe bones are curved, like those of early hominins, likely suggesting that climbing was important to their lifestyle and survival. Complications in the evolutionary tree. Chinese researchers have unveiled an ancient skull that could belong to a completely new species of human. The team has claimed it is our closest evolutionary relative among known species of ancient human, such as Neanderthals and Homo erectus. Nicknamed Dragon Man, the specimen represents a human group that lived in East Asia at least 146,000 years ago. It was found at Harbin, northeast China, in 1933, but only came to the attention of scientists more recently. An analysis of the skull has been published in the journal The Innovation. One of the UK's leading experts in human evolution, Professor Chris Stringer from London's Natural History Museum, was a member of the research team. In terms of fossils in the last million years, this is one of the most important yet discovered, he told BBC News. What you have here is a separate branch of humanity that is not on its way to becoming Homo sapiens, our species, but represents a long separate lineage which evolved in the region for several 100,000 years and eventually went extinct. Artists' impression of what Dragon Man may have looked like, his skull suggests he was powerfully built and rugged. The researchers say the discovery has the potential to rewrite the story of human evolution. Their analysis suggests that it is more closely related to Homo sapiens than it is to Neanderthals. They've assigned the specimen to a new species, Homo longi, from the Chinese word long, meaning dragon. We found our long-lost sister lineage, said Zhejiang Ni, a professor at the Chinese Academy of Sciences and Hebei Geo University in Shenzhen. He told BBC News, "I said, 'Oh my gosh, I could not believe that it was so well preserved. You can see all the details. It's a really amazing find.'" The skull is huge compared to the average skulls belonging to other human species. Its brain was comparable in size to those from our species. Dragon Man had large, almost square eye sockets, thick brow ridges, a wide mouth, and oversized teeth. Professor Quang Ji from Hebei Geo University says it's one of the most complete early human skull fossils ever discovered. It has a mosaic combination of primitive and more modern features, setting itself apart from all the other species of human, the researcher explained. The scientists believe that Dragon Man was powerfully built and rugged, but little is known about how he lived, because his skull was removed from the site in which it was found. This means that there is currently no archaeological context, such as stone tools or other elements of culture. The skull was reportedly discovered in 1933 by a construction worker helping to build a bridge on the Songhua River running into Harbin and Heilongjiang Province, which translated means Black Dragon River, hence the new human's name. Professor Marta Mirzan-Lar of University of Cambridge believes that Dragon Man was, in fact, a Denisovan. The Denisovans are the fascinating mystery population from the past. There is a suggestion, from DNA evidence, that the jawbone found in the Tibetan plateau might be a Denisovan, she said, and now, because the jawbone from Tibet and Dragon Man look like each other, now we might actually have the first face of the Denisovan.